You probably didn't expect this video. I've been playing a lot of GTA Online recently and have been grinding on it. Hell, I've been streaming a lot on Twitch, and if you're curious about joining the streams, my Twitch link will be down in the description. I'm trying to get Twitch affiliate, Twitch partner program, and a new PC to make content and streaming better. If you don't know, my favorite heist is the Diamond Casino heist. However, the past 1 to 2 weeks, I have noticed a lot of players, especially new ones, makes lots of mistakes in the casino heist, which can either cause a frustrating heist, hating on it, or just made players not play it at all. So in today's video, which took a lot of footage, I'll be giving my tips and tricks on how to make your dumb casino heist way better and easier to do. But with that, let's get into the video. Before we begin, I'm going to say this video is going to have chapters, which also, this video is going to have 4 sections. Those sections are all approaches, sound and sneaky tips, big gun tips, and aggressive tips, which I also got one more, so technically there's 5. There's going to be a tips and tricks in the heist, and also another one which is going to be 6, my bad, because I wrote the script but I forgot I took it too long. There's going to be one where I encountered problems to let you all know. During those times, I'll explain what you should do and what to not do during those approaches. I will also point out some tips and tricks in the heist itself, which will be also in its own section, which I already brung up, and some problems which I already brung up. And after that, it will be the conclusion of this video. This will be the plan for the video, but let's get started with all the approaches. To start off, I will recommend the crew you will want to have in this heist. And what to better way to start it off is the gunman. Now, I'm going to recommend 3 different gunmen to use: Carl, Charlie, or Patrick. I would fully recommend Carl for sounding sneaky and big con. Charlie and Patrick for aggressive. Notice, before you mention, you have to unlock both Charlie and Patrick. Charlie is more simple, however, Patrick is more of RNG based, which is fucking stupid if you ask me. To get Charlie, you just need to own a hangar and do the hangar setup mission, which on the screen right now, I'll be showing some hangars are available for you to buy for cheapness. If you're serious about using the hangar as a grind for money, like I do, get the best one, which are the Fort St. Cuda hangar. However, you just want to get Charlie, get the LSI hangars for now, and do the setup mission. To get Patchy, which is more annoying, you have to encounter a random advance of him in a police van. Then you have to shoot the driver, steal the van, and lose the cops. Then deliver it to an arcade. I don't currently have this, but if you want to, I can link a good guide for it down in the description, or you can click the top right of the video. Now to the driver. This solely depends on what vault contents you have and how many people can you bring. If you have artwork, bring 2 people. Gold, you can try with 2 players, but I recommend 3 players. Cash, 3 to 4 players, and diamonds, 3 to 4 players. 2 players, get Kareem, and only get the Sentinel Classic. For 3 to 4, Talina, and choose the Sogoi. Also, if you have 2 players, make sure you enter the staff lobby because the vehicles will spawn at those areas on the map. So you want to be close to there, and if you have 3 to 4 players, make sure you choose the waste disposal, because the vehicles will spawn here near the track. Now for the hacker, I will not disclose this enough, but do not choose any of the good or poor hackers. You need all the vault time you can get to loot in the vault. So there are 2 characters that are secretly you can get, Paige and Avi. To unlock Paige, you need to own a terabyte, however you must own a nightclub. Just like the hangar, the cheapest nightclub is an island like I'm showing on the screen right now. But if you want to use the grind money like the hangar, get the downtown or West Vinewood. Then get the terabyte, which is unlocked, which costs 1.3 million. Then you also have to go in the terabyte and trigger the cutscene to unlock her. I know you may be saying, J-Love, I'm paying a lot of money. And I know, however, I recommend Paige more than Avi, which I'll explain why now. For Avi, you need to destroy 50 signal jammers around the map, which you must grind for. After that, you unlock them. The reason why I would just recommend getting Paige is because it's only a 5-second difference. Paige gives you a 325 seconds in the vault, and Avi is 330, which is not worth the grind, finding 50 signal generators, in my opinion. So just get Paige. Now into the important preps, which is the optional preps for all of the approaches. First of all, the most important one is dug-in shipments, which makes the heist easier if you go in by any approach. But you may be asking, but J-Love, I don't have any vehicles that it has explosives. You technically do if you have a CEO, and then you can spawn a buzzer for free. So you technically do have a explosive vehicle. Now next is the passes. Don't get confused with the vault keycards we're required to do. I'm talking about the security passes. Do not get level 1, instead get level 2 because you have to do the memo again, which is hard. The only hack you have to do is pretty much the easiest one, is the finger one. Plus, not to mention, you can buy it for 70k to skip the prep mission, so you don't have to do it. Next is the power drills. This is the first one I advise you not to do. Only if you have 4 players, then you can do it. 3 is manageable if you get the loot fast, but less than that, there's no point to drill the loot boxes. Next is guard patrol routes. This one is very optional, however I would recommend if you're a new player so you know where the guards are. And last, for the general prep mission, security intel. This one is automatically locked unless you own a penthouse and complete all casino missions. After you do this, I strongly recommend this because 1, you can see all the cameras, and 2, once you do it, you never have to do it again unless you want to replay it, but it will be permanently be done. Also in the heist finale screen, buy the gunman decoy. This will make your wanted level go down. Don't buy the clean vehicle because that is useless. Now, we got the general prep missions done. Now we can do the approach specific prep missions, and I will start off with aggressive. There are 2 specific aggressive approach missions: reinforced armor and boring machine. Let's start off with boring machine because this one gets confused a lot. To unlock boring machine, you need to scope out the sewer entrance in the scope out mission. Now the reason why I wanted to do this one first, because this one is weird. Apparently there's a bug where after you complete it, you don't have to do it again because the sewers be permanently unlocked. Then others say that you do have to do it, which confuses people now. I don't know if the bug is still available. Please let me and others know down in the comments. But the sewer entrance is easy, so go for it. Now for reinforced armor. This one will be short and sweet. If you don't want to take much damage, I say go for it. It's so much recommended for me. Now, let's get into silent and sneaky, which is my favorite. Now, silent and sneaky also has 2 approaches: EMP and infiltration suits. Let's start off with EMP, which, if you took a guess, it disables all power in the casino for a couple of minutes. This is useful for escaping and entering the casino. I would recommend this for a new player, however, it's up to you. If you are getting the EMP, you might as well get the infiltration suits, which is next. What infiltration suits does is it adds repel gear if you took the roof as your entrance, and adds night vision to your gear. If you took the EMP, you should also take this. And that is it for the silent and sneaky approach. And time for the big con approach. Unlike silent and sneaky and aggressive, one of them is mandatory. And let's go ahead and begin that one, which is the enter disguises. These have 4 different versions: Group A Sex, Bugsters, Maintenance, and Young Ancestors. You want to choose Group Sex because you can get in the vault easier. The other 3 are very difficult to get in the vault without getting caught. To get Group Sex, you have to scope out the security door, which is on screen right now. Next is the exit disguises. You also want to take this. However, if you want to get the secret exit disguise, which is also permanent, you have to find 52 cards around the map, just like AV. I will link the video down in the description below, or it will pop right now on the screen. This is very useful and is worth the grind. And that is all the prep missions. Now tips in the heist. To start off with the heist, I am making an obvious one. Bring snacks and armor. I cannot disclose that enough. Fill up on your snacks in your arcade by talking to Wendy and buy armor at the guard. Now for the heist tips. Unless you did not get caught in Group A Sex, do not do this. But everything else, including you did get caught in Group A Sex, always go for the vault takings because this little bit of cash will be good. Now I'm going to give you some map tips and tricks, what to do for guards in Big Con and Silent and Sneaky. For Silent and Sneaky, if you go to the staff lobby or the waste disposal in the game, might spawn the first guards right here on the map. Make sure to take out these guards and shoot the camera with your regular gun. Do not shoot any more cameras after this, unless with your stun gun. If they don't spawn, then shoot the camera when you take the stairs. Do not shoot any more characters with your regular weapon. Always take the stairs if you're not caught. Take the elevator if you are caught. This also applies to the Big Con. Also, downstairs, either activate the EMP down into the basement or when you exit the vault. Now for BigCon. After you've gone upstairs for Group X, there'll be a guard walking around the hallway near you. As you see on the screen, the game will randomly have a gender equipment on the side of you when you exit the stairs, or on the other side of that other door. I will mention this again with the problems I encountered. If the janitor equipment is blocking the door right exactly to the staircase, wait for the guard to come to you and knock him out, then exit through the other door. If the janitor equipment is not, you can sneak through there, take out the guard near the door, and book it to your exit disguises. After you get your exit disguises, do what I suggest for you to do when I explain what you should do when you have your getaway vehicles. Now, 2 things. There's a location on the map here, or I'm showing right now. There will be a helicopter that spawned. You have to climb up there. There's only one difficult part, but what you're seeing right now is the easiest way. I'm showing you. Also, if you want to skip the animation of getting inside a helicopter, just shoot the door. Now, if there's a situation where the helicopter does not spawn, do not panic. Go back to the Wave Casino, but do not go to it. Go to the sewer entrance near the casino and go through the entire sewers until you exit the sewers. Before you exit and go to the buyer, just wait until your water level goes down. Now that is out of the way, let me tell you some problems I encountered on this heist. First, I would like to start off with the big one. I haven't encountered this, but there's a lot of people online saying they did, and I do have a video for this on Reddit. I will link the Reddit post, and I'll give credit to the person that had this problem. There's apparently a bug in the vault. Sometimes it will kick you out of the heist. People don't know how this happens, and I don't know if it still has been patched, because I have never encountered this. However, I did encounter something like this in Silent and Sneaky. If you took the rooftops as your entrance, if you or one of your teammates dies or you're parachuted to the roof of the casino from the cargo bomb, you will be automatically kicked from the heist. I have no footage of this, but I have many instances of this happening, where I or someone choose the rooftops for Silent and Sneaky and someone dies. Another glitch I encountered is one for the BigCon. For some reason now the AI can be broken and just stay in their places, and since sometimes this happens, you will get caught in the BigCon if the gender equipment is blocked the door near the stairs. And if you want to escape with your exit disguises, you have to take out the guard without getting caught, which is impossible because he's stuck near his position near the camera. Speaking of exit disguises, there's also a bug that can combine with the blast bug I just talked about. The exit disguises will be canceling out and disappear, and you cannot put them on. I don't have any footage of this, but I had an instance of this happening. We escaped without getting caught somehow, but it really screwed us in the end because we could not get the exit disguises easily. There's another game-breaking bug where your FPS could affect the vault in the casino heist on PC, and could also kick you when you're in the vault. And there's another bug where the host launches the heist while you're on call and loading in. There could be a chance that this glitched board, which won't show anything. Now, it's not a big issue unless you can have a chance to get trapped in there during the heist. There's no other way to get out unless you restart the heist and wait for you to load, or ease the way out with explosive and aggressive. However, the only way for BigCon or Silent and Sneaky to get out of this glitch arcade is pretty much just restart the heist and wait for the host to wait for you to load. Unless if you're playing with bugsters and can use the gas canisters. It's insane that this heist came out 6 years ago and Rockstar has not patched any of this. Now, Rockstar, if you're watching this, please patch some of these glitches, because it's just ridiculous and just so game-breaking. If you have any other instances of a game-breaking glitch, please let me know and others in the comments below, because this heist and other heists is still bugged sometimes. And that was the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It took me a while to get all these scripts and schools coming up again. However, I will still try to upload once a week and stream on Twitch, and once I get a new PC, I'll be able to stream on here as well. If you want to help me, I will link my donation page for Streamlabs in the description. However, it's up to your decision, and if you have any other ideas for videos for GTA, Pokemon, COD Zombies, or anything else, let me know in the comments. And always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.